Hey everybody, it's Z to the E as you can see, and we're going to play some Mass Effect. You know, that one RPG that everybody says was so good that was better than Star Trek, Star Wars, Babylon 5, Firefly, and all the rest combined? Yeah, that one. We're going to be playing that. This is the Legendary Edition. I've had this game for about 3 months now, but I actually haven't gotten around to playing it yet because I've been wanting to play it for you guys. So now that I've gotten back into the groove of bringing out content, I can finally play this, hopefully. Now, I actually been trying to record this, but it keeps crashing down for some reason. Probably something to do with my graphics card, so you might experience some flickering or sudden cuts. That's unavoidable. My computer can be quite iffy. I've had so many issues with it, with the graphics card and the motherboard, but I'm just hoping it can work. Can you work for me, computer, please, at least once? We're going to start with the first Mass Effect. This is the beginning of the trilogy. You get the first 3 games remastered with new content, all the DLC, and a bunch of other features. You cannot get this on Steam. It's only available on Origin. I got mine via download code. So yeah, if you don't like EA, yeah, you shouldn't play this game because it's got EA all over it. Now, when the first game was released, it was back when EA wasn't as awful as they are now. You know, EA, they're the worst thing ever. I mean, literally the worst thing ever. Like the Nickelback of video game developers, yes, those guys. But back then, at least they were just a little bit more manageable, and BioWare is a bit more manageable too. BioWare, they're now owned by EA, and, you know, EA really has done a lot to screw them over. And I know that the third game is very notorious for having such a bad ending that they actually had to retcon it and do something else with it because it was so bad and everybody hated it. So, yeah. Luckily, I haven't, don't know much about the ending, so I'm gonna come here with the fresh mind. Now, I've actually played a little bit of all 3 games. Mass Effect 1, I played years ago, like 12 years ago for a little bit. My computer was very bad, so I didn't get much far in it. Mass Effect 2, I actually have on my Steam. I haven't played it in... Actually, I take that back. I think you can get this game on Steam now. But I know that Origin's about the only way you can get most EA games now. Like when this first was released, they didn't have Origin, so it was a bit easier. But now that they got Origin, yeah. Second game, I played a bit of it. I played like 20% of it. It was quite good, but I haven't played it since early 2012 that I remember. About it. And then the third one, I only played a little bit of the beginning. That was it. So I don't know too much. Now, I know about the general premise of the story. You're a soldier, you're doing stuff, and you're here to have a good time, and that's about it. Yeah. So I'm going to stop the chit-chat and go straight to the game. Begin, shall we?
Welcome to Alliance.
Got me my Coca-Cola.
Classified information requested.
And my little Nokia phone. I'm expecting a call from my uncle, so you might hear this ring later. If so, I'll just pause the recording. Alright. Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below, or register manually. John Shephard, Jane Shephard, or New Shephard? John and Jane, such generic names. Even though Jane's a bi-gender name, as is John, if you spell it E-A-N, like a John Dark, which is Joanna Dark. She's a redhead, I don't like that. I'm gonna do my own, and I'm gonna do a female.
Please log in to
because, why not? I usually almost never do females when they give you a character choice. In all the games that let you choose gender, I always took a guy, so I think it's time I go the other way. First name. Novalifi. That's a wonderful name. Something from an anime or a fantasy game. Better than Rachel or Laura or Michelle or Brittany. Ugh.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
I went down the wrong throat. Pre-service history. Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Excuse me. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from position to position, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony between the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I like this one. Earthborn, she's an orphan, but she knows how to handle herself. I like that.
Confirm psychological profile.
This is where you choose basically your background in the service. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I don't like this ruthlessness. It's too pragmatic and just seems like too much of a jackass. So I'm gonna do Sole Survivor, because that sounds cool. Like, here she is, a hero, but not like the way a war hero is. No, she survived. You know, this girl, she survived the streets as an orphan, and now she survived all this, alien attacks. Do it.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, classes. The classes for the, this game series has changed a lot over the games. I know in the third game, the Adept and, was it the, Engineer, they all play very differently, whereas here they play very similar. It's basically, Engineer, they use technology, the Adepts, they use psychological powers, and Infiltrator, Sentinel, they're, and the Vanguards, they are just mixes of those. I'm going to be Soldier. They are just adept at, shooting and more basic stuff, because I don't want to get too much into the powers and whatnot. I think just being a soldier is the easiest for me. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health and specialize in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and get trained in the use of heavy armor. Yeah, that way I can do a lot of damage, I don't have to worry about all these psychological skills that might not work. Yeah. Do that.
Confirm facial identification.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it to when I finish my details. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, we're done. I actually made a couple of changes. I changed her name to Elizabeth. And you know why? If you might take a look at her, she looks a lot like Lisbeth Salander, the girl with the dragon tattoo. Excellent movie if you guys haven't seen it. There's two versions. There's the Swedish version, which I much prefer, and then there's the English language version. This version of Lisbeth is based off more like the English version, with who was played by Rooney Mara. I wanted to go more for the Swedish version, but they didn't have many facial features that matched it, so I just went with her. Not quite like her, but it's close. She has micro bangs, short hair like that, a bunch of other modifications. She also has a lot of jewelry, and of course the dragon tattoo on her back. But that's better than nothing. Typically when I play female characters now, I like to model them after Lisbeth Salander, because she's a badass, and I think it goes great with any sort of character. She's supposed to be a computer hacker who does all this cool stuff, but I'm still going to stick with the soldier, because, hey, more damage for her. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. Okay.
Identification confirmed.
With difficulty normal, legendary mode. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent point progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Squad power usage determines which skills and talents members will use in combat. Okay. I'm going to keep it as B. Yep, subtitles autosave, yes. See how it goes. I hear that static noise too. That's just the game. It gets like that. I don't know if it's the game itself or just Origin messing up.
Well, what about Shephard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shephard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They call it Mass Effect, yes. You'll just have to pause and read it. Couldn't narrate it all in time.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Oh, look, there's Neptune.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
For her, I'm gonna go... She's a chaotic good / chaotic neutral. Normally in this game, you're supposed to be pretty good because the choices are so black and white that either you do good or you do bad. There's really no in between. And if you go neutral, you're still leaning with the good. So I'm gonna go, I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shephard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Ooh, burn. Okay, now we can actually walk around. I just pressed the control button, lets me control. Look at that. Yeah, this is, doing my squad exercises right here. Those got squads of steel. Ooh. Moving around. For her, I'm just going to be more chaotic, a bit aggressive, but I'm not going to go full-blown. I want to go more like a badass good girl route. I'm pressing E on this guy, but it doesn't really do anything. Okay. Can I talk to you? No, I cannot. I just pressed the F button. Pulled out my gun. Sorry about that. Is there a way to holster it? Okay, I pressed the H button. All right. No, come on. Yeah, down, girl, down. I'm just gonna follow to the objective. I don't think I can talk to anybody. Oh, you pressed the space bar. Okay, I kept pressing the E button.
I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shephard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shephard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shephard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shephard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shephard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Now I'm going to ask him some questions. I like to question everything when it comes to RPGs. So just sit tight and learn more about the lore.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Ooh, what's could this be?
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Ooh, that was cool.
Engaging stealth systems.
Love seeing all that cool holographic stuff. It's gonna be like in the future. We won't have 3D movies, we'll have 4D movies that are all around us.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shephard. Good luck.
It did come off as a bit
We
xenophobic.
are approaching drop point 2.
Or alien-phobic. I mean, she doesn't like aliens or outsiders. Alright.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Here we are. We are now on Eden Prime, and we get a taste of combat. Hello, Caden Alenko. Hello, Richard L. Jenkins.
Place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
My guard is up, don't you worry. Use right mouse button to draw your weapon. Press H to put it away. I already figured that out on the ship. Oh, these things. They're like giant balloons that you can shoot. Boom. Use right mouse button to aim. Aiming increases your accuracy. I don't need to aim with this thing, or at these fellas. They're loaded with heliums. Right. Want to speak to you?
Smells like smoke and death.
Oh God, what happened here?
Okay, I thought there'd be a dialogue initiation.
Oh God, what happened here?
God, what happened here? Hold left shift to switch weapons for your squad. Okay. Okay, there are them on the right. Right now they've all got pistols equipped. I'll have him assault rifle and me assault rifle. You get a pistol, assault rifle, shotgun, and sniper rifle. And in the second game, they really retooled the entire combat of the game, so you don't need like 4 different slots. You just have like one that does everything. Although I don't know what the impact is on this game. What changes they made for that. Like there's a fight coming up ahead. Oh! Yes, poor Jenkins. In every single BioWare game, the first guy who's in your party always dies. Like that in KOTOR, like that in Dragon Age. It's just a staple of the BioWare games, and they're a run-of-the-mill thing. Gotta get used to it. He doesn't look good.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
Oh, such an easy way to die, though. Look, he just didn't look even hurt him. Ugh.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Not what I thought she would say, but oh well. And we're just gonna leave him here, then, I assume. Yeah, because that's totally the appropriate thing to do. Just leave the dead body there, somebody else will take it. Medigel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronic challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers. Press V to use Medigel to heal your squad. Okay, what is this? Geth Recon Beacon. Drone. The Geth, they're a type of robots that can think for themselves and have free will.
A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
As you gain level, use left shift to issue orders for your squad. Or use Z, attack your target. Q and E have a specific quad bite move to a certain location, or C to regroup and follow you. Hard to read all these at once, so you probably can just pause the screen and read for yourself. Naughty dotty. Dead. Bye-bye. Again, they're about the main villains of this game. They're robots who just want to kill everybody because robots are superior to us, apparently. Badass. That's cool. Oh. What are they doing to him? Oh! They got Cannibal Holocaust. What cannibals do, they impale people and then they let them just bleed out and they drink the blood. We're here to help you, Ashley. Don't you worry. Ashley Williams. Like Ash Williams from Evil Dead. This guy's got a lot of hit points. Oh, it's just the shield. Like in Halo, the shield is all your health.
Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Aye, aye.
Payback.
Aye, aye, Captain! I love when they say that. If only I was a captain myself and wore a pirate hat, that'd be great. Aye, aye, Captain!
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
If he looked, his gun was missing from his arms. Just, it's not there anymore.
Move out!
Okay, it's there again, but if you looked closely, his arm, the gun was missing from his arms. Press escape to go to the squad screen. Spend talent points for new squad members. Okay. Let's see. You save real quick. Start with the manual. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Mouse over a talent or its rank to view it. Click on a talent to spend a talent point to gain a rank in it. As you gain levels, you will acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. Okay. Lisbeth Shephard, or Lisbeth Salander as it's supposed to be. Salander's a cooler name than Shepherd. Pistols, assault rifles, combat armor, training, soldier, charm, intimidate. Ooh. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I can do intimidation. Increases health by 4. Assault training. Why do I not have training in pistols, though? Since I'm a soldier, you'd think that would be probably even more than assault rifles, you know? Assault training. I'll put it in pistols anyway. I could use that. Toggle helmet. Actually, I'm going to keep the helmet on. I think it looks cool and just makes it more atmospheric. Although just about, you know, every single game, they always have their helmets off. It's just kind of a rule. Pro Barrier. First Aid Sentinel. He's a Sentinel, which means she does cool mind tricks. Reduces the cooldown of throw, lift barrier by 3%. Barrier. Close your shield with... Oh, I'll take that. Adds a biotic barrier to your shield that absorbs damage, but cannot block attack that bypass shields. Oh! Okay, great. Can I use that on other people? If so, that'd be good for me. Deploys Medigel to all wounded squad members, restoring their health. Oh, that's gonna be good for me, yes. Definitely could use that. Alright, Miss Williams, what do you have? You're a soldier just like me. And they give her a pink armor. But they gave me red and black. I guess they can choose their color armor? Guess she likes pink. Kind of a bit like the Pink Power Ranger. Pistol by 5. Do assault rifles? Yes, please. Allows long burst of assault rifle fire without overheating. Good. I know in the second game, they don't have like the heating stuff where it's unlimited. You just have clips and whatnot. Soldier. Frontline warriors are trained to withstand physical punishment. Allows limited health regeneration. Okay. That's about it. And the codex, of course. Here they have listings of all the aliens, all the lore and everything. Like its own Wikipedia. Except nobody can edit it, no matter how bad it is.
100 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeeper.
I'm just going to skip most of this, but you can just pause it, like right here, and read it.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the humans. Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons.
What I don't like is that you can notice there's a different tone in the narrator's voice. That's because like the ones that are lower quality is from the first game, but for the second and third games, they re-recorded different dialogues with the narrator with better equipment. I just wish they could re-record the whole thing to make it sound more update. At least make it sound better. We're in the year 2183. Only 1 year away from 2184, like 1984, but 200 years later. Ooh, maybe they purposely set the date like that. Some sort of foreshadowing. Journal. You are in charge of the ground team dropped onto Eden Prime, an Alliance colony under attack. Your primary goal is to find and secure the Prothean beacon. Okay. Jenkins is dead, but you have to press on to the dig site. Alright, always a dig site. Alright, that's it. Map? Look how linear this level is. This is old school, baby. No free roam sandbox open world games. No, we're back to the linearness. We need to go back to that way, because these open world games, they're just full of emptiness. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. No, I don't want to go with that. Equipment. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Click the filter tab to switch item types. Select an item and click the equip button to assign it. Click on the equipped item's upgrade slot to select an upgrade. Click the Omnigel button to break down the selected item into Omnigel. Okay. Omnigel, that is the universal tool or resource that they use. It can be welded pretty much anything the user wants. Like, it's like, doesn't have much of a shape, it's just merged into anything, you know? Like plastic, but even cooler. I think it's it's like totally recyclable too. Don't want to piss off the vegans. I cannot select any of these upgrades yet. I don't seem to have anything here. Nope. Yep, no mods, no nothing. Second game, they streamline most of it. And I appreciate that, because all this, you know, picking up equipment stuff, it gets very strenuous. I prefer games where you don't have to loot everything. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I don't think anybody has one, so I'm just gonna leave it be. Save one more time. Go. What's this? Photo mode. As I thought, you can take pictures. Resident Evil 8 recently had this, where you can adjust the filters. If I could take a picture of me. That looks cool. Looks so sexy with this helmet on. Sexy and I know it. Upgrade kit. Radioactive rounds. Alright. Now we're gonna equip this. Basic rounds. Instead of projectiles, upgraded weapons release charged particle bolts that can bypass kinetic barrier shields. However, the actual damage done to the target is typically less than what's done by a standard round. Plus 20 shield bypass. Negative 30 damage? I don't get it. Oh, I get it. It does less damage, but it does more damage to the shield. Which is a bit, you know, you think with all that electronic stuff, it'd be more powerful. Radioactive rounds. These rounds are stamped with a minuscule amount of radioactive material, inducing low levels of radiation sickness in targets. Target. 15% cooldown reduction. So it means it takes them 50% more to do something, I imagine. Alright. So, well, right now, most of the stuff we're doing is shield. Like the Geth, they had a lot of shield, so I'm going to keep it at B. And then I'm going to give Ashley my other one. Gaiden will be fine now. He's, mostly are going to be our support rather than our assault. Scorpion. Light armor. To change your team's equipment, press the escape button to access the equipment screen. Okay. Equipment. Let's see, light armor. No, this is definitely way worse than mine. What about you, Caden? Hey, this is actually better than his, yeah. And he can wear it. I mean, I could fit into that, but that's lower grade armor, and just that'd be a waste. Hey, I think for this, we can reduce that to Omnigel. Yes, I would like to. And I could use that Omnigel to build stuff later. Take a crafting material. Oh, another codex entry. Okay, go. Around where we're going back in circles. Run to the waypoint to take cover behind the rock. Okay. I don't see anybody. Oh, you hold down the space button to run. Those are a bit non-standard. You'd think it's... I'm used to, like, pressing the shift button down. Move to the edge of cover and press left mouse button to fire. Hold right mouse button to lean in and out. I don't see anybody. Gotta keep going. Approaching a low object will make you crouch to take cover behind it. Press left control to manually toggle crouching. Crouching improves weapon stability and aim. And it also works out your quads. Press left mount. Okay, we heard this. See how these rounds go. And he's dead. There's no reloading. You just wait until it cools down.
Not now, Commander.
What do you mean not now? I'm your commander, man. Press G to throw a grenade. Yeah, that completely missed. Hey, what are you doing, Ashley? You're standing right there in the fire. Oh, well. He's over here. I'll go run towards him. Hello! Da 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 da! Oh, hello! Da 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 da! He is dead! That's F to melee attack. Third game, you get a cool, blood-like thing that's like a spear that you can hit enemies with. What did I say? I think I leveled up. Can I level up? Okay, squad. Okay, yes, I do. 6 points now, alright. Want to go up with my intimidation. I've learned that you shouldn't choose both charm and intimidate. You should just choose one. So I'm going to go with intimidate, because that's definitely Elizabeth's style. Increase health by 3. Okay. Hayden, what else can we do for you? Go more for the first aid. Cool down throw. Yes, please. The barrier, yes. Increases accuracy and damage with pistols. I'll go with one pistol. Soldier. Okay. Wonderful. Good. His body just lays there. That's a weird looking robot. Looks like something H.R. Giger would make. Big site, investigate. Well, there's these dead people on the poles and dead robots. I think that's all we need to know.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Let's see if there's any survivors.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Ooh. New shotgun and sniper rifle. Ooh. I haven't even tried out the other weapons yet. There's 15. Yes, please. 92, 150. I'll take it anyway. Same as her. Here, what? Transfer installed upgrades to the new one. Yes. A lot more damage. I'll give her my old one. If she already has my old one. Okay. Do like how they just automatically transfer the upgrades. You don't have to spend all this time, you know, redoing everything. Fire, 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 fire. Keep pressing the shift by mistake. Still getting used to the holding down the space bar.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
You gonna do some pole dancing?
Oh god, they're still alive.
Oh yeah.
What did the Geth do to them?
They're angry strippers. They have no clothes, so they're gonna take our clothes off for us. Forcibly. Down, down, doggy. Oh. But these guys have more metal in them than the robots do. They got psychic powers. Boom. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't explode when you kill them. Breaker. Ooh, heavy armor. Yes, please. Heavy armor, that's what I want. But I can't use it. Oh, I don't think I have it upgraded yet that I can use heavy armor. Okay, I can only use medium armor for right now, but I'm going to upgrade it later. But I'll hold on to it. I'm going to switch my gun. I'm going to try out the shotgun. Buddy home? This is a very generic looking house. This is where we're all going to be living in the future. We're just going to be living in these one-room places and being spied on by the government. Government sucks, man. They control everything. Answer. No, that's not better. Let's see. Scimitar. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll take the scimitar. Scimitar, yes. Yes. Okay, I'll go back to him. That. Yeah. Okay. Good to go.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Let's see if we can decrypt it then. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface, or by spending Omnigel. Advance to the central core. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Left click and right click to move inwards and outwards. Avoid the security programs. Okay. Begin manual override. Play a little mini game. Nope. There we go. Woo. Too bad I could just shoot it open with my shotgun. Make things a lot more easy.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
The madman speaks the truth.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Maybe there's another Turian then.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Amen.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Oh, I get him so much, man. I get him. I get you, Manuel. I know we all have our issues like that, but that's just how it is. I can shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
Huh?
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Ooh.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
I did not know she would do that. I thought she would just talk to him and intimidate him a bit, but I didn't expect her to punch him like that. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Manuel. You're speaking the truth, man. I'll just let you rest in peace, okay?
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
I'm sorry, Manuel. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Let me give you a little kiss. I'll teabag you, okay? Sorry, Manuel. This teabag is a sign of my apology and affection. But mostly my affection. Right, I'm gonna have to explain to Commander Corps what I just did there. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. We did a lot. Oof. We punched that guy in the face even though he was speaking the truth. Sorry again, Manuel. Please don't dislike this video because of it. I know how you feel, man. I totally get you, you know? Madness and genius are the same sides of the coin. She was right, so I get you. We're going to see more and more what's happening here on Eden Prime, and just maybe we'll find out if there is another Turian or not. Stay tuned, everybody. This is Z to the E, and I will see you all in the next episode.